Hello everyone, how are you today? Well, I hope you guys are always doing great. So let me introduce myself. My name is Risa Kustia. I'm a magister student in English education. So the reason why I am here is that I want to share some educational insight regarding teaching methods. So for all of you teachers or fellow educators or parents out there who often feel overwhelmed dealing with kids while learning English, so you are definitely in the right place because in this video, I'm going to dive into a super exciting topic, which is fun and engaging ways to teach English foreign language to young learners. So we're going to discuss creative and interactive ways to make the classroom atmosphere or study session super lively and far from boring. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the video. So teaching English as a foreign language or EFL to young learners require a completely different approach compared to adults. Why? Because children have a short attention span, like energy, and learn most effectively through fun, like hand-on experiences. So the first discussion is about the main principle of teaching EFL to young learners. So before jumping into activities, it is important to understand the basic characteristic of how children absorb a new language. So the main principle in teaching EFL to kids is basically how to make the learning process feel like playing rather than studying a heavy subject. So the first principle to apply is total physical response or TPR. So we should make children respond well through physical movement as much as possible. Combine body movement with vocabulary speed up their understanding process and help train their motor skills. So the second one is play-based learning. So as we know, for children, playing is the most natural form of learning. A healthy competitive atmosphere or teamwork in games make them feel like they are not actually studying a language, so they don't feel burnout or their journey of seeking knowledge. Okay, the third one is positive reinforcement. So the praise, small reward, and positive reinforcements build children's confidence to speak English without the fear of making mistakes. So they become more encouraged to speak because they feel supported by us. And then the fourth is repetition with variety. So children need to hear and repeat vocabulary often, but it must be wrapped in different games or activities so it doesn't get monotonous. So it is totally okay to discuss the same material multiple times as long as the delivery is varied. Okay, now let's move on to the next topic, which is interactive teaching strategies and method. So this means a two-way teaching method where children don't just sit quietly and listen to the teacher, but actively move, speak, and get directly involved in learning. So the first method is storytelling with visual. So this can be done by using big picture books, finger puppet, or changing your voice while telling a story. We can ask them to imitate animal sounds or characters' movement to make learning more interactive. So the second one is songs and chants. Why songs and chants? Because songs are the fastest medium to introduce pronunciation, intonation, and new vocabulary. For example, the song head, shoulders, knees, and toes for body part. They will understand much faster when we deliver it through songs. And the third one is flashcard games. Flashcard games are one of the best-selling methods in teaching application because they are not just looking at, but can be turned into fun games like slap the board, what's missing, or flashcard relay. And the last one is role play and mini drama. So we can invite them to the play simple roles such as shopping at a toy store, ordering food at a restaurant, or greeting a new friends. Okay, this slide is actually still related to the previous explanation that I have said. This time I will share some interesting classroom activities to make teaching even more engaging. So we can apply these fun games in class. The first one is Simon Say. So the focus of this game is listening to instructions regarding action, verb, or body part. So how to play this game is the teacher acts as Simon and gives instructions. For example, I'm the teacher and I say, Simon say touch your nose. So students can only move if the sentence starts with the Simon says. If that phrase isn't used and a student moves, they have to sit out temporarily or become the next instructor. Okay, then the second game is hot potato. This game focuses on vocabulary speed or vocabulary drills. So how to play this game is students sit in a circle and pass a small ball, or this is the hot potato. So to the person next to them while singing song. When the song stops, whoever is holding the ball must say one vocabulary word according to the category chosen by the teacher. For example, like fruits, colors, animal, or something. And then the third game is mystery box or Philly bag. So the focus of this game is describing objects. And how to play this game is put various small toys into a box or glass bag. Ask a student to put their hand and without looking, fill the object and describe it using simple English. For example, is it soft, it's round, or it's a car? Okay, the last information that I can share is regarding classroom management tips for teachers. So as teachers, we are expected to organize, manage, and control the classroom atmosphere so that teaching and learning activities can run in an orderly, smooth, and fun way. So the first tip that can help you is use routines. It is better to start class with the same greeting song every day and end with a consistent closing ritual. This gives children a sense of safety and structure. And then the second tip is visual cues and body language. So we should minimize excessive use of the mother tongue or local language. So another alternative solution is to use expressive facial expressions, hand gesture, and picture to explain the meaning of words that they try to deliver. So the last tip is passing or short sessions. So it is recommended not to spend too much time on just one activity. So change activities every 10 to 15 minutes to keep their focus and enthusiasm high. Okay, we are in the last chapter, which is conclusion. So overall, teaching English or EFL to young learners require an approach centered around their world where learning is patched through play, physical movement or TPR, positive reinforcement, and varied repetition. So the success of this teaching is supported by interactive strategies and fun classroom activities. All of this must be balanced with effective classroom management through consistent routines, visual cues, and dynamic passing to keep the teaching and learning process orderly, interactive, and fun. So, that's all my explanation. I hope that can help you guys. Okay, I think that's all my explanation. Thank you so much for listening to me. I hope you enjoyed the video. So, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.